Shalom, Koholo Yahweh Shemil Shah, Shemil Karkadash, the monster apostles, the monster elders, agree millstone, rule well, taught us truth. Much respect to you, brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the folk on the earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful lake, and speckled bird, the one say Shalom. So just want to do this quick little lesson through the spirit. Had watched this new movie, Emancipation, starring Will Smith. And hey, it was a pretty good movie. Pretty good comeback movie for Will Smith. All right. All right, pretty good comeback movie for him. But that movie had a message, man. If you look at it with your spiritual eyes, you can remember the afflictions that Esau Edom has done to our people, man. If the Lord allowed us, if the Lord allowed us to really remember what we went through in our past life, man, you have so many Israelites on this side, man. But that's besides the point, man. The Lord only wants the elect to be woken up in this time. All right. And so the elect realize who their enemies are, man. Okay. Because you had the scene where the Israelite, the Edomite told the Israelite dude to walk off, man. Just go ahead, walk off. And the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. And so while the Israelite was walking through the water, man, the Edomite shot him in the back. And that's Esau Edom's MO, man. That's how he operates. That's how he moves, man. Never trust thy enemy. Okay. Once again, it was a pretty good movie. I ain't trying to spoil it, but I may end up spoiling it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, because I may end up spoiling it a little bit in this little spiritual review, man. Once again, go watch it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this scripture as you see right here, Revelation 13:9. Let's see what the scriptures say. All right, because the saints, all right, the true saints is waiting for this, man. This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Hear the patience and the faith of the saints. So the real saints are suffering patiently, waiting for the Lord to get back our enemies, man. This is scriptural. This is right here in the scriptures, man. Matter of fact, it says, let me go ahead and get that. Ye shall rule them over with a rod of iron. Revelation 2 and verse 26. Let's get that. Let's highlight that real quick. All right. This is Revelation 2 and verse 28. Matter of fact, let's get 25. But that which ye have already hold fast to our coming. All right. Because you gotta understand what time it is, man. And the time is moving quick. It's moving closer and closer to the MOTB. Okay? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Power over the nations. Okay? Now Christian will read that. Okay, power over the nations. All right, you're going to be a king. All right, we know that. I know that. Okay. Well, what does the next verse say? And he shall rule them in the rod of iron. As the vessels of the potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. All right. So the Lord said, you're going to rule over them with a rod of iron. With a rod of iron, man. Okay. Because, man, like I said, you got to watch the movie, man. You see all the, that famous picture of that Israelite with all the whips and swords on his back. All right. The Lord allowed that to happen because Esau Edom about to get his get back, man. We about to get our get back on Esau Edom. All right, in the kingdom. And when the Lord blows that trumpet and gives us our spiritual power, okay? Not us carnally doing it, carnally putting up ours. No, that's not how we move. All right, we wait patiently upon the Lord. And the Lord said, you're going to rule over them with a rod of iron. Esau Edom knows that, man. It's been so many slave movies. Man, so many movies that Esau Edom made himself, exposing that the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This man knows, man. He knows that that we're gonna get that get back on him, man. Let's go back to it. This is Numbers 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that shed therein, but by the blood of him that sheddeth. Alright? But by the blood of him that sheddeth. That's the only way that this land is going to be cleansed. Alright? So we going precept upon precept proving that the Lord has a get back coming. Alright? You have touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Alright? You have lied. You have stolen. Alright? Matter of fact, when you watch the movie, alright, it says that, some odd Israelites, over 40,000, 400,000 Israelites have got freed. And then years later, millions of Israelites were free. Well, what happened after that? It was Nero slavery. Okay? Go look up Nero slavery. All right, this man Esau Edom had put in laws in place, or crooked judges, which this man's crooked is all is all can be, man. Man, he's wicked as hell. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to get that scripture, man. As we'll see right here. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. All right, so that goes to the MOTB, that goes to these juices that they had. A lot of people had made people believe that they had to take it to be protected. And once again, going back to neo-slavery, putting in laws in place. Matter of fact, they had sundown cities, so many laws in place to go against the Israelites, man, to help further our affliction. All right, so in neo-slavery, you can just be walking down the street, Edomite can grab you and say that you did this and do that, bearing false witness. They can do something like that. Best believe that happened. And you get grabbed up, you get put in front of the judge, and they pretty much, rather you plead guilty or not guilty, they'll throw you. They throw you onto the plantation and you work until you die, because at least in slavery, yes, it was hardcore slavery. They somewhat kept you, all right? I'm going to just say like that, somewhat kept you. But with neo-slavery, they literally work you to the bone until you die, man, to get free labor out of you, man. All right? So this man has a lot of hell to pay, man. A lot of hell to pay. Matter of fact, verse 2. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. And they press a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. They take you go back to the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Take your children, take your wives, take your land. That's what this man Esau Edom has done, man. Defame you, call you all types of words, bywords, shoot you in the back. We was talking about it at camp. This man had made 500 treaties or over 500 treaties with our brothers, the Gadites and Reubenites, and broke every single one of them. This man is not a man of his word, okay? Because when you go back in the ancient world, your word was your bond, man. And this man, Esau Edom, he was never a man of his word. That's another reason why he got to be taken out of power, right? He's that lump of clay that's fitted for destruction. When you read Romans 9, right? So they take your heritage, they claim that they the people. Matter of fact, they don't just claim that they the people, they claim that they Egyptians. Now, don't get it wrong. At one point in time, Esau Edom was the Egyptians. All right, that's when Alexander the Great came into power. All right. That's the only time, but they were not the original Egyptians. Okay, that's why you have the city of Alexandria in Egypt. Why? Because that's when you got to read First Maccabees. All right. If I go there, it's just gonna make it a longer lesson. But read it for yourself. All right. Read First Maccabees, and it explains how Esau Edom first came into power. All right. When he came into power, evils were multiplied, showing you that this man is the wicked. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Evils are multiplied when this man comes into power, and this is the last time that this man's going to be in power. All right. So he claims that he's the Egyptians. He claims that he's the Greeks. All right. Which the first Greeks were Japhet. All right. Then he's the Romans. So you the Romans and the Israelites. All right. You the Romans and the Israelites. All right. You defame the Byzantine Empire. That's when Jake was coming into power. Well, when we were ruling, we call it the Dark Ages. All right. Said no, there was no technological advances. All right. You got a lot of hell to pay, man. When you read Revelation, the devil being loose for a little season, this is the time that we live in it, man. Where he's deceiving the nations. All right. Let's get some more. Zechariah 1 and verse 15. I am very sore, displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. They helped forward the affliction. Once again, you claim that you freed us, but there was neo-slavery. Okay? Neo-slavery. And then even after neo-slavery, when Jake was doing good, you had the Black Wall Street, Rosewood, all these towns and city that Jake was ruling, that was run by Jake. All right? This man Esau, he comes in. He bombs a place, or he floods a place. He kills our people. All right. That's why when you go into the scriptures, Micah 2 and 10, this is not your rest, man. All right. This man does not care. He's so wicked. He's so evil, man. Matter of fact, let's get this. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. Matter of fact, here it is in Psalms 137, because as we'll read, and Lord willing, you saw the movie, you had his wife singing the song. And I'll say this as well in the movie, man. It sounded like they were talking some African talk or French. We were speaking Hebrew, man. As you go back to Micah 2, all right, they take your heritage. All right, they took your heritage. We were speaking the Lashon Kadash, not that Yiddish, man. All right. And, in the movie, whatever type of language she was speaking, hey, we were speaking Hebrew, or broken forms of Hebrew, but not that Yiddish, man. That Yiddish, that's what Esau Edom made up. All right. A German Slavic language mix. Claiming that it's another reason why they got to be put out of power. Claiming that the Hebrew language is broken, man. All right, you got to be put out of power. Let's see. This is Psalms 137, verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept. And when we remember Zion, all right, we remembered our homeland. All right, we hang our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof, for there they are carried us away captive, and require of us a song. And they that wasted us required us of mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. That's what they required, man. We were Esau Edom's entertainment. All right. And now we're still Esau Edom's entertainment. Still to this day, man. All right. Because now you got our people making up these crappy songs, man. We go into the scriptures in Ecclesiastes, the daughters of music being brought low, man. All right. This is verse 4. This is elect, man. How shall we sing the Lord's song in the strange land? You see, how shall we sing the Lord's song in the strange land, man? That's why Koholo Yahweh Shemel Shah for this song, man. This is the song that we should be singing. All right, this truth. But once again, let's get to the meat and potatoes. All right, more of this recompense. Psalms 137 verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. So you got a lot of hell coming to you. You helped for our affliction when in the Babylonian captivity. Matter of fact, you was the first of the nations when we were first getting out of Egypt. You was the first nation to come and attack us, and you did some bitch move, man. You attacked us from behind. That's always been Esau Edom's MO. Attacked us from behind, trying to get the children and older folk. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. You are to be destroyed, man. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And you go back to the, you read First Maccabees, in the book of Maccabees, that history of Esau, Edom dashing our children against the stones in slavery here in Babylon. Slakia, feeding our children to gators, to animals, man. Matter of fact, this man, you do your history, this man Esau Edom was eating Jake, man. All right. He's out here putting some salt on us and eating us, man. This man, the Lord gonna get you, boy. Let's see. That rewarded thou as thou hast served us. Happy shall it be that taken and dashed thy little ones against the stones. So yeah, that's coming, man. Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. Because when you was watching the movie, Lord, when you watched the movie, the man was getting chased. That's also a prelude to Jacob's trouble. Because, matter of fact, Jacob's trouble is going to be a lot worse. This man, Esau Edom, the Lord going to turn Esau Edom's sword up, man. And those that did not come into this truth, get this true correction, man, y'all gonna be chased like like Will Smith in that movie, man. Even worse, because this man, the Lord has built up this man's arsenal. All right, so you're not gonna have that protection. All right, but as you read, the Lord sent forth many fishes. All right, we're fishers of men, going out there to the highways and byways, and the Lord is gonna change those fishers of men into hunters. Just like you hunted us, we're going to hunt you. All right? That's when the Lord gives us that power. The Lord blows that trumpet when the Lord says so. All right? Because we not carnal over here. All right? And you go into that hunt, it's going to, go into that word hunt. It's going to be as a game. We're having fun. Just like you enjoy hunting animals to near extinction. boy, you ain't ready, man. Verse 17, for my eyes are upon all their ways, and they do not hid their face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. Your sins has reached up into heaven, and Jake that's joined unto them, you gonna get it too. And first I will recompense their iniquities and their sins double, because they have defiled my land. All right, claiming that you the people, and then with you claiming that you're the people, you have to defile the Lord's land. It's dry, it's barren over there. You're the biggest welfare state. You have the pink city over there. All right, you claim you the people of the Lord, but you got pink city over there, man. All right, yeah, you the people of the Lord. All right, they filled my inheritance with carcasses and detestable and my abominable things. O Lord, my strength, my fortress, my refuge in the day of affliction. See, because the Lord gonna build us up. The Lord's gonna make us strong, man. The Lord gonna have us endure, man. Give us the strength to endure. All right. Eventually get those new bodies. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited the lies, vanities, and things wherein there is no profit. You see, because they're going to learn the hard way that they're not the people of the Lord, and that they have touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and that recompense is coming unto them, and they're going to be the ones into slavery, man. And they're not going to be able to take it, man. All right. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it right there. Go ahead and watch the movie, man. It was a pretty good movie. With that, shalom.